The Ring of the Nibelung, both the libretto and the music, took Richard Wagner about 26 years to construct, from 1848 to 1874. It is a cycle of 4 German epic music dramas based loosely on Norse and Germanic sagas and legends, and the medieval The Song of the Nibelungs, written in Middle High German in the 13th century. This Folio Society edition contains both the original German and Stewart Spencer's 1993 translation. The texts are side by side for easy comparison. But not only do you get the original German, you also get with this edition additional introductory essays by Wagnerian scholars containing useful background information on musical and linguistic innovations, Wagner's own sources for inspiration, and the history of performing the dramas. The book itself is bound in screen-printed and blocked cloth with gilded top pages. It is bound and printed in Germany on the very smooth and heavy Abbey Pure paper. The text size is quite small throughout the book, and the book is 411 pages in total. In the introduction there is also 8 black and white photographs. John Vernon Lord is the illustrator for this edition. He is an absolute expert on illustrating folklore, sagas and mythology, and his line drawings for the Ring of the Nibelung are very fitting. He decided to not illustrate any humans or gods, but instead focused on objects, such as the apples of eternal youth, Sigmund's sword, the rainbow bridge to Valhalla, as can be seen in gold and black colors on the end papers, and of course the ring itself. John Vernon Lord has also written an introduction to his illustrations for this edition, and his illustrations are 17 in total. The Folio Society has really done an impressive work with this edition, and I think it would fit perfectly on any Wagner enthusiast or Norse mythology lover's shelf. I hope you will enjoy John Vernon Lord's line drawings and the rest of this edition. And that was Der Ring des Nibelungen by Richard Wagner from the Folio Society. I have some complaints about this edition, particularly the use of John Vernon Lord's illustrations. I would have loved to get a full-size illustration in this edition. Instead, we get the smaller 1/4 sized chapter headings instead of a full-sized illustration on photographic paper. But the end papers, at least, are absolutely stunning. John Vernon Lord is he's very good with the details in his works, and I wish they could have used him a bit more in that way instead of these smaller chapter headings. But I'm not going to complain too much. It's a bit more of a scholarly edition, definitely. So I think I understand where the Folio Society come from when they decided to make this edition. But otherwise, it's a nice, very nice, high quality edition. It's funny because I think a couple of days before they released the summer collection, I tried to find an edition of the manuscript of Wagner's opera, and I couldn't really find any interesting edition. So it was, to my surprise, very nice to see this just appear out of nowhere from the Folio Society, and I, of course, had to pick it up. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope I will see you all next time. Goodbye.